What up, what up, what up? Back for another Meet the Collaborators with my buddy Dave. Duke Doobie Sims. Is that the stage name? Duke Doobie?
Duke Doobie. Doobie Duke.
Doobie Duke?
Doobie Duke.
Doobie Duke, that's fun as hell to say. Well, cheers, man. It's great
Cheers,
to finally
man.
get you in the studio and collaborate with you.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. It's been a while. To take people back, I've known Shinobi Ninja, which is his band that he fronts, lead singer, guitarist, back in 2011 at the 311 Powwow Festival. And I was sold as a fan. You guys put on a killer show. It was hot as shit in the swamp,
Super hot
dude.
shit. Hell yeah.
Fuck, man, that was
passing out.
It was intense. But I was living in Chicago at the time, and I had a band I was playing with then, and we actually, my friends and I, we saw you guys, or bumped into some of you guys at a diner on the way out of the festival, and I think I got in touch with your manager at the time.
Nice.
And I hit him up about doing shows if you guys were ever coming through Chicago, because my band was called Shanghai Superstars at that time, and I remember your manager being like a Shanghai Ninja, like
Combo.
bill would be kind of funny.
Word.
I don't know if it didn't work out for whatever reason. Most of the times, you know.
You try.
So, yeah, you try. You try your best. But yeah, through that I forget who I talked to, but I became buddies with Matt, or not Matt, Mike and Dave, the Terminator brothers or twin brothers, and then you and the rest of the guys. So it's been cool, man. So what's the latest with Shinobi?
Shinobi. We're writing music.
Yeah.
We've been writing music.
I already know all this, but for the viewers out there, we're
Yes,
gonna give the full picture here.
We are writing music. We've written some amazing songs. Like, wow. You know, the thing is, like, Quincy Jones, right? Netflix. Quincy Jones talks about it in a documentary about leaving room for the magic. When the magic happens, you know, you're like, wow, that's the magic.
You just feel it.
You just know it. It's just like the unknown thing that is now currently the most happening thing in the whole thing.
Yeah.
That you didn't even, and you were like, wow, there it is. So we've been writing music and we got some magic.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been together a while. You just did your 10-year anniversary show.
Yeah.
So I feel like when you're with the same artist and, you know, bandmates, you know, whatever, collaborators, whatever, for that long, like that, I feel like the best magic can happen at that point if you let it. You know, it seems like you guys are all still friends and like have a good chemistry, and so like with that, you know, you can say for yourself, but it seems like that's when the best shit happens. Would you agree?
I mean, we have been together for a while.
Yeah.
And we are friends. Those are my homies.
So those are all great things.
Yeah. And so then, I mean, we always had magic. You know, even, you know, but we were always friends. That's the thing. We were always friends. So the time thing is just like, now we've been friends doing music for like 10 years. So we've really been doing it for a little bit longer because even before Shinobi Ninja, we were already doing music. Mike and Dave, they're all already playing with me and the original bass player,
cool.
Johnny and the Rocks. We were already
So you guys have
playing together.
a longer history than the band
We had like
itself.
a couple years. Yeah, we had like a couple years where we were just, Shinobi didn't exist and we were just playing. And like whoever was at the studio would be in the band. And so that's how the band started. So like,
It's like super organic, super natural.
yeah, man. And then when, you know, the magic, we had that from the beginning. Like the first track, Brooklyn to Babylon,
Yeah, I remember that.
vocal freestyle. It's just a pure freestyle. It's magic. It's done.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
I think that was the first song I heard from you guys. When I booked my powwow tickets, I was like looking up the bands. I think Brooklyn to Babylon was the first song I heard, and I was like, oh, this shit's fucking dope. Like, I'm gonna make sure I catch a set.
Word.
But that's cool. And I think like that's like an underlying, an overlooked but also super important thing to the band's longevity is the friendship and the bond beforehand. Especially as you get older, you know, like, you know, me being in my 30s, like on my own now, like I'm not looking for a band because I know that like if I'm looking for bandmates, we're not, unless we're already friends somehow. But I feel like I've already been in bands with all my friends that I would ever be in bands with. So it's like I don't want to force that because like everyone's got their life now, and it's like it's tough to form that like bond before the music, and I don't want to force music before the bond. You know what I mean?
Totally.
So that's cool that you guys like had that.
We're bros, man. Brothers and sisters. we've been doing this. You know, we got history.
Yeah. So I was at how was the 10th anniversary show?
Super rad. It was like a family reunion, bro.
Nice.
It's like a straight up family.
You guys, so I should say we're in Brooklyn, New York City right now. We were in the studio all day. This is my first time recording in Brooklyn at Duke's studio. It's fucking awesome. Good vibes, good music. I want to say the first thing I noticed is I saw your sticker before I even saw you here. Your band sticker. So you guys fucking sticker the hell out of everywhere.
Word, man. Stickers is known in the streets.
Sticker game is strong with the ninjas.
Yo, that is the force. That is the force. You can feel it. You can feel the force.
Yeah. So you guys obviously have a name around here. We went to the juice store down the street and the fruit market, and your sticker was up there. I've already seen 3 stickers, and I've only moved like 300 square foot radius.
Shout out to the juice man.
Shout out to the juice man.
Hooking it up.
So yeah, I'd imagine like like a 10-year anniversary, like obviously after all the stickering and the promoting and the hustling and the shows and.
It's a lot of people, man. It's a lot of people. Like, just that's like a whole generation right there. It's the trippiest part. As you say, like, yo, that's a whole generation. But could literally look at people in the audience or people come up to me before the show or whatever and be like, wow, these are like the homies. Like, I've seen, like, when all these people came to their first show. Like, I haven't seen these people in a while, or these people I've seen, or you know what I mean? Like, if this person's from this era and this person's from this era, like. Because you could be coming to our shows for like 3-4 years, but then duck out for a little bit, and a new person will come in, and they'll do 3-4 years and not know who you are.
Yeah.
But to me, it's like I know all you guys. I know everybody that comes to our shows, all the people that know that are the fans and the homies. So when they meet, then it's super trippy, and you're like, oh, and then they know each other, and then they form their own friendships, and it's amazing. I mean,
it's a great feeling.
It's amazing.
To like see people bond over like your music.
Yo, I sit with people and they'd be like talking about other fans, which are like friends now, homies and stuff. And I'd be like, how do you know that person? And they're like, through you guys? Like,
yeah. How cool is that, man? It's like the best feeling
super
ever.
trippy. It's like the world, man. You never know what's going on out there. There's all types of shit happening that you can't see. So you're on stage rocking, la 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 la. Yeah. You don't see the friendships that are being made. Yeah. You don't see that shit. You just witness it. And you're like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it is super cool. So I saw you guys at Powwow, and then I think it was Mike. You guys played like an art space in DC a couple years ago.
Okay.
I drove down for that. Yeah, I saw you there. I think we did a shot or something.
Nice.
This was like a couple years ago. It was like the day before I was going on tour myself. Nice. So I was like catching the homies, get a little pre-tour, little show buzz on, and get on with it. And then the Fillmore again last year, more recently.
That was right.
But the one thing I think you guys stand out above a lot of bands is the energy.
Energy is important.
So like the art space, tiny little hipster art space in DC, people showed up, but it was this tiny room, so only so many people can show up, versus like the Fillmore in Silver Spring, which is like 1,500 capacity, if not more, which also had a good turnout. But it was like you guys put on the same show.
Yo, here's the thing, man. Check it out.
I've always respected that. Not only of you guys, but any band that like can just commit.
Word.
Like you're gonna give the same show to 10 people or 1,000 people.
Totally. Here's the thing. It's the juxtaposition. It's the contrast. Some people don't have the contrast, right? They don't have the contrast. They just play in front of 2,000 people, 2,000 people, 2,000 people every day, 2,000 people. Right. There's other people that they just play bars, 15 people, 20 people, 30 people, bars.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But if you have the contrast where you're playing everything from fucking small clubs, small venues, bars to like fucking festivals, theaters,
right?
Then it's like you can see the whole thing.
The perspective.
The perspective. But like on the way up to those theaters and to those festivals, all you do is get bars. All you do is get the corner fucking spot that's not even a stage that you just set up your shit over there.
People are stepping over your pedal board, asking you where the bathroom is.
Word. So you just have this thing, and then once you cement this thing, you're like, that is the thing that we do.
Yeah.
So now it's go time. Boom. So then it doesn't matter where you're playing. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? If you start as you live the contrast, the up and down, when you come back down and you're doing this, where on Thursday you were in a fucking playing in front of 2,000 people, and on Monday you're playing in front of 100 people, that swing
Yeah.
is a mental swing. But if you can let that go and just rock,
Commit.
it's the same thing. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
That's respect. That's tough to do. I mean, like mentally, like you're right. It is totally mental, and I've played maybe not 2,000 people, but like my old band, we did Cali Roots a couple years ago. A lot of people there. Soja and all the big bands were there, and then that was like my first California tour, and then like the next night, or no, California's all good because California's fucking sweet. People go to shows there, but like the East Coast shows are tough, especially in the Baltimore area. And like, I literally had people at a fucking Green Turtle stepping on my pedals and asking me where the bar or the bathroom is, like during a solo.
Classic.
But so I know, so I can like empathize with the mental aspect of just like no matter what, you just like you're there for the music and like that's what you want to put out.
Yo,
if you put out that vibe every night, like it may not stick every night, but if you do it enough over time, it'll stick with enough people to start something.
We've started a lot of shit, right? But just in a general sense, if you are positive and you are present in the moment and you're giving it your all and you're committed and you do all those things, good things are going to happen for you. Period. That's just a period. Life.
Take notes, kids.
Period.
That's not just music, that's life.
That's life. That's everything.
Oh man, ain't that the truth?
Right. As you continue to live, you continue to have experiences. When you have the experiences, if you keep in mind your goals, if you have goals, to create them. If you don't, if you want goals, if you have goals and you stay committed and focused on your goals, as you go through life, you learn and you apply.
Goals
you apply the things that you learned, and then when you go to act, you have this base.
Facts only.